It's Week 15 of the NFL, where we'll get a look at this team's veteran running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's all up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. And if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 22 yards there, and that will be a first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A tight end in motion now. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one taken in. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there. Stop it.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
He'll go left side here and complete this one.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
We're about ready now for the punt.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. One of the tight ends in motion right. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
Here's a run going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Out of the gun, he'll throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. There he goes again. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's enough for a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete.
The first down completed to number 8.
2nd and a yard.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. To the air now on 1st and 10. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moving the tight end right. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Tight end on the move left. Now a give on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A pickup there of 19 yards. And that will be a first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Sending a receiver right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They motion a receiver right. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted, They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will open up a 13-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
And now the punting unit will come on, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down.
5 yards on the play.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come?
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Slot man in motion left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Yeah! And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. Results in a first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route with great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Got a man left side. It's caught. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.